I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar! A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this?
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Here begins the demo prologue of Metaphor ReFantazio. What we have to offer you is but a taste of the story from its beginning, but through it, your experience will mirror the full version. Should you wish it, you may carry over your save data to the full version. We thank you for expressing your curiosity about our tale of fantasy.
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight. Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest? Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes across a strange threshold. Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard of. It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world, is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation? A passing daydream, an idle creation of a distracted mind. That must be how you see it. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself, so let this tale begin.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead?
Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
They're bandits! Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter? How'd they get one of those?
Come on, hey, keep it moving. Hurry it up! Next one! Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife ears. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy. Hold it! Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Unless you want to get stuck like us.
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Luis saving us? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached? Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
What mission?
Come on! This is no time for jokes. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back. Think we'll make it? Let's go. Stop! Watch out! Okay? Stay vigilant. These ones aren't messing around. You don't have much health left. Don't go too hard. They look pretty tough. Careful now. Yikes. I think we're in a little over our heads. Strong ones ahead. We gotta be careful. Look! Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Right.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier. Look! Over there! Let's go. Got a sec?
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
Whoa, just look!
Whoa.
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead!
Yeah!
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
careful!
Hurry!
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid! Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only Elder here, in the whole city even. The capital's incredible. Just look at all the different... Not that it's very balanced. I see more Plomars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey Elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb.
Hey, did you hear what they say it wasn't illness at all? I heard it was...
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best, the saint, could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt his highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed his highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Hey, are you listening? Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. So...
Whatever will I do?
Let's go see.
All right, then.
An elder? Here. Look at that. The new model. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types.
What's a magic igniter?
See? There's a couple in the window. Like an instrument plays a tune, an igniter casts magic. Pretty hard to come by out in the countryside. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the Magla in the air.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city? Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
The royal scepter?
You've really never heard of it.
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And then...
Now he's dead.
Tragic, isn't it? King, you picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of caution, then.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office.
Let's head there.
Give it a fool, I say. Who else can it
be? All right.
What are you playing at?
I'm out of ideas.
Dear me!
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be... Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us... Good luck in there! Okay, you got this.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no... Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its...
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up. An elder? I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those. So, what brings you to enlist?
I need the money.
Pragmatic, if nothing else.
But I suppose a vagrant like... So, what can you bring to our beloved core? Any skills to speak of?
I'm stronger than I look.
With arms like that, you'd have to be. Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate. You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be good. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. On your way now. Up to...
Whatever. I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? What do they call them? Something like, human...
Next! Another Clamar. Wait, surely not.
Move it! There's a priority. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. It's better off in my hands.
Brute force! Crude inside...
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist.
Oh, another high and mighty. You think your pretty words will measure up?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a now. You owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the...
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
I had it handled. You didn't need to butt it.
I saw injustice, and so I spoke up. Well, see you around. Try not...
Don't make my job any harder. These days, most come with their own Magna Crystals. So with practice, it's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now... And take this too.
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is...
Listen up, Stripling. My name is Captain Klinger. And as of this moment, I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts...
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll...
Look at all the other recruits. They really... No, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, well, the charming captain is hey. You awake?
Yeah, I'm awake.
Sorry to bug you. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
That's just how it is.
Well, I don't think that should be how it is. Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
I'd rather not think about it.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. I'll drop it. The prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. Like, oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
What book?
Oh, I don't know. The one lying right... Thanks. It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler in this world there is only one tribe. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means in such a world there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people it reads, whoa, no magic, no tribal conflict. And equality for all? Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these... Well, good night.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me. I won't give up either. Trust me.
until arrival at the northern border fort. One day remains.
Let's see.
This place here.
Let's see.
Hold on. This place...
Hey, don't forget. Okay then.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination. The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital. And to combat the rise, fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot.
Oh, finally.
Listen well, you blackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger.
Spare us this drip. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
It's, hard to explain.
Some kind of fantasy. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speech.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king.
Nobody else.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
If it's a fight you want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you just... Well, Clemar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your...
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part. Speaking, my mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have... Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I?
Someone...
Is that so? Hey, speak to me, man. What?
Listen. Stay.
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures. Anyway, to the fort. Double time.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. The guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear.
He's right. We're warriors. Let's go.
Damn it. Well...
Hey, It's hard to explain, but it's like there's...
Hey! Wait, is that a... fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed...
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a...
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll... I'm with you.
Oh, this is bad. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. okay? Yep. Actually...
I see.
Yep, we're safe here. This is...
There it is. That's a... human.
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue!
We have to help the survivors! Oh. Damn it.
Oh.
Hurry!
Everything's pretty standard. If it's useful, I say grab it.
This is bad.
What?
What do you think? Huh. Got it? Take care of it, please. Things will be fine.
Let's give him a fight.
I'll give it my all.
Get in there! Finish him off!
I won't hold back! Burn! A tough one.
Burn to us!
The next one will fall just as easy.
I think that's all of... All right!
All right.
This
How's
is our
that?
chance!
Okay. This could be Let's give this all we've got.
This is our chance!
One left.
Took one out!
Good one,
Keep
Strong.
it up! Only one left! Finish them off and we're clear!
I think I'm getting used to this.
Not bad. I'll strive for greater heights.
I think that's all of them.
Be careful. They saw us.
Let's give him a fight.
And we'll win this.
Still up? Burn to up! Let's wrap this up!
Nice. Keep it up! Only one left.
Let's
Finish
go.
them off and we're clear.
Fire!
They chose the wrong opponent. That was the last of them.
We won't lose this
Let the
fight.
battle begin!
They're weak to piercing attacks. Hit them all in one fell swoop.
The power of fire!
The next one will fall just as easy.
I think we're in the clear. If you see a use for it, I say take it with you.
Everything's pretty standard. Yep, we're safe here.
Wait. Be careful.
Hey! Okay?
Come on! Okay, let's give this all we've got.
Stay calm, everyone.
I won't hold back! Burn! A tough one.
They die hard!
I think I'm getting used to this.
I think that's all of them.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Look!
All right, how's that? This is our chance.
All right, we make the first move.
Even easier than expected.
Okay. I feel stronger.
Whew. That should do it. Oh.
Run. No.
No.
Hey.
Damn it!
Hey. Damn it. Nice find. Looks like it could be useful. Hold on. You... I get it now. What?
Was that?
Hurry!
Let's hurry.
give him a fight!
Let's settle this quick!
Through here? The next one will fall just as easy.
Cat!
Let's push through!
This is our...
This battle's ours.
This could be our turn.
Let's go!
Pull up.
Just one left!
Down. Got nothing to work.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
Looks like we're safe for now. Great find. Keep it.
Cat! Come on! This is our chance! Forward! We'll win this!
Burn to us! Not done yet.
I think I'm getting used to this.
That was the last of them.
Let's give him a fight!
This could be our turn. We make the first move.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
Don't let your guard down.
Our usual tactics should work.
Stop you!
Let's do this.
The power of fire!
They chose the wrong opponent.
Be careful. There's more of them.
Let's push through!
I'm cold!
This battle's ours.
We'll win this.
Last one.
They're down.
Burn to us!
I think I'm getting used to this.
All right, put the pressure on.
Okay,
This could be
let's
our
give this all
turn.
we've got. Through here? The next one will fall just as easy.
That was the last of them.
It's all clear. Everything's pretty standard.
Hey.
Leave it to me.
I'm heading out.
What do you think? Yep. It's horrible! Kip!
We can't let it get away with this! We have to hold it off somehow. Darned humans. It would...
We'll just have to make it work.
I won't hold back! Vile monster!
What's going on? It didn't even flinch!
Damn it all! I'm not... Please! I'll distract it.
But...
Above all else, and the noble defends his people. Farewell. If you would repent... This is it.
What? No! Please, say something!
Stroll! Don't be a fool. Just run before it...
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler. Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
What the heck is going on?
Wind!
Alright, that did the trick. Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow? Looks like it mainly attacks with the head wings and blade feet.
We're looking
We can
good
target
here.
those.
The next one's yours.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one. That's it! Stay on it! Wait, what? It's healing? It's eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough! Ig! I can't believe it's eating from its own body!
Seeker!
Can you knock those apples off?
Scour!
take out those apple things? You know, maybe there's something I can do. Understood. Leave it. Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
I won't hold back. Wind!
Watch out! You're barely holding it together.
I can't give up now.
You're barely holding it together. You gotta heal up quick.
Let's go. Scour! I'm counting on you.
Take them all down in one fell swoop.
Wind!
You hit their weakness.
Scour! Push through! Wind!
We've got to hit the other side too.
Scour! Seeker! Wind! Not bad. I'll strive for greater heights.
True power is born of the heart. A wish. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that if thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand.
What was that And you! What was that? You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... Look, that stroll guy's...
I'll be damned.
That voice. Grius! Oh, thank...
Gallica!
He's our man on the inside. The one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. The lad's out cold, but he'll live.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just...
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better than the... So, this is our newcomer, eh?
It's like nothing I've ever seen.
I might. For...
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Avenge the king.
Well, good. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that...
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's...
His Highness won't last much longer.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, they're just gonna crown a new king.
Who's Luis?
Is that a real... About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general, the youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. And plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see... Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, there's a damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic.
If even you're that worried about...
That's a hell of a mission.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop...
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger.
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done...
Make me regret this.
You'll let him help us?
Right then.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your...
We have to.
Luis will also be at the royal funeral. If we're not back to the capital, but no main roads, that'll mean checkpoints, and we'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. But I'm counting on you.
Feels like the mission is finally...
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy. Thank your lucky stars you survived up.
What the hell was that?
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the shot... All we do know is with every passing year, more of their...
And?
Simmer down, boy. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
I want to hear about them.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Kingslayer or no, Luis has... To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless. The man's practically a monster himself. But...
And the three of us...
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. He will die.
Well... Can't sleep? Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
The ground makes a poor bed.
Well, you're just gonna have to rough it until we're back to the... I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, it told me my duty would be to guide you. I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed. I never expected it would be this dangerous. And It feels kind of like it's my fault.
It's not your fault.
You say that, but look, I can't fight with you. You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet. Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up. If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel. But it's a nice fantasy. Good night.
Well, hello. Nice to meet you. I've been waiting. And now you've acquired a most interesting power. You truly are an intriguing one. Fascinating. In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book. My name is Moore, and I am the humble author of the novel you've been... You stand now in my study. Quite something, isn't it? I call it academia. Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library. As most. It has me a bit addled, honestly. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls. Until you appeared. So, what would you say to an alliance?
What kind of alliance?
There must be more you wish to know. For instance, I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal. It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art. Now the stuff of
archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures. However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely in their truest form. Archetypes represent the power. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power.
Okay.
The bargain is struck.
The scholar in search of utopia. Nurture thy bond with him.
Now let's see what manner of story you'll weave. We'll meet again, I'm sure. Here's to our joy. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
Already then? From here on, we travel in secret. So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Lad, you'll be our vanguard. It'll be a trial by fire.
Speaking of...
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions. It sounded like superstition to me. But everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my
Huh.
Hey, don't forget.
I'm aware.
I'm watching you.
Yes, I get it.
Right. Let's check the map.
This place...
That being the case...
All right.
This place here.
Don't let your guard down. Good.
The Nord Mines. Located north, its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation. But as exiting the forest, the party continues along with...
Huh? What happened?
No.
Don't let your guard down.
Look at that!
No. Let's go.
Pushing forward. Everything's pretty standard. Stop!
What's wrong? Got it? Luke. Aye. All right.
Give it a shot.
There they are. I see the enemy.
I don't see anything we can't handle easily.
All right, how's that? We won't lose this fight.
Clear them out.
Looks like we don't have the skills to hit their weakness right now.
Wind! Stay
That
sharp!
one's down. We've got nothing to worry about.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
Looks like it's not safe.
Here we go.
They won't put up much of a
Let's
fight.
do this.
I won't hold back! Scour! Just
That
one
one's
left!
down. We've got nothing to worry about.
Time to
Oh,
rest,
come
I
on!
see.
More of them?
It's okay. By this power! Wind! I think I'm getting used to this.
We made short work of them.
Well done. Got it? I'm counting on you.
That being the case,
Come on!
Not alone.
This battle's ours. Let's go!
Get in there and finish them off.
Take this! Still standing.
wish every fight was that easy, eh?
Hopefully that's the last of them for a while.
Let's push through! This is our chance! Forward! Seeker! Scour! A tough one!
Take this!
Even easier than expected.
Okay. I feel stronger.
Be careful. There's more of them.
Let's do this.
Let the battle begin.
I'll be getting a head start, thanks.
I won't hold back. Wind. Last one. Okay.
Nowhere to run.
Reinforcements.
More enemies. Brace yourselves. Only two
The freedom of
enemies
a
left.
wanderer.
Stay sharp.
Come forth, royal soul.
These are just small fry. If we play it cool,
Scour.
we'll cruise right through.
Stay sharp.
They're down. I knew you had this.
More of them?
Where'd they come from? Everyone be careful.
Last one.
Only
Take
two.
this.
Finish them off and we're done.
They chose the wrong opponent. That'll do it.
Come on! Okay. Let's give this what we've got.
Stay calm, everyone.
Let's go. Wind! Just one left.
Take this.
The next one will fall just as easy.
That was the last of them.
This is our chance. Forward!
Let's settle this quick.
By this power. Scour! Stay
That
sharp.
one's down.
Where we at?
We've got
Go on,
nothing to
finish
worry
the
about.
job. You hate to see it. They're down. Victory well earned. What is it? But
Pardon?
Now then.
thank you.
Let's push through. This battle's ours.
We end this
Let's go.
quickly.
Still up?
Take this.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
There are still some foes around. Don't let your guard down.
Here we go.
Eyes up, novices.
I won't hold back.
Reinforcements.
Oh, come on! More of them? Only two enemies left. Stay sharp.
Last
That
one.
one's down. We've got nothing to worry about. Only one
The freedom
left.
of a wanderer.
Finish them off and we're clear. Where'd they come
Still
from?
more.
Everyone be careful.
The freedom of Seeker. Wind.
Even easier than expected.
Not bad.
Looks like it's not safe yet. Stay alert.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
All right. How's that?
Yeah, nice work.
This is our chance.
Forward.
Quick, everyone, go.
By this power. Scour. Stay
That
sharp.
one's down.
Take this!
Nothing to worry about.
Taste steel!
They chose the wrong opponent.
Looks like it's not safe yet. Stay alert.
Let's push through! Okay, this could be all we got. Seeker! Wind! Still here? I think I'm getting used to this. Come on!
Very impressive.
Hold on.
Got a moment?
It appears we must do that.
I've never fought soldiers before. Scour!
What is that?
Never seen any.
That's not an igniter! Use your eyes!
Gotta aim
Got
better
no
than that.
mercy for you! Blast!
What's that? I think something's coming!
Guard up!
Watch out!
Take this!
It's our turn now! Coming at us!
To the rear guard. Time for some close combat. Let's go! Wind!
Got no mercy for you! Coming at us?
I won't hold back!
Oh, take this! It's our turn now! Shite!
What's that?
Come forth,
I
Royal
think
Soul!
something's coming! Watch out!
No.
Let's hurry.